You are listening to the James Carpenter Podcast Show, episode number 2.
Hi, everybody. I wanted to talk on willpower. I've been hearing a lot lately about willpower, more specifically how it's related to goals and weight loss. And I wanted to share my thoughts on why I believe solely relying on willpower doesn't work for weight loss. First, let me define willpower. Willpower can be defined as the motivation to exercise your will, whether that means you're doing something or others doing things for you. And I hear so often that people with lots of willpower will be able to achieve more than a person with little willpower, because a person with little willpower, they'll be able to give in more easily, whether that's quitting earlier or, not sticking to something, temptations, food or, whatever. They say willpower is a muscle. So the more you use it, the more of it you'll have, and the better you'll be able to achieve your goals. But when it comes to weight loss, this can oftentimes be related to sticking to a food protocol, resisting cravings. But why resist and fight against your body's cravings and withdrawals in the first place? Instead, I propose to remove cravings so that you never need to access willpower for weight loss. And here are some of the benefits by doing so. You can feel a deeper connection. You can clearly distinguish and tell the difference between physical hunger versus emotional response to something. And really, that's the true path to be at and remain at your natural weight. So to me, I think about needing more willpower for weight loss as the opposite of feeling something. Don't get me wrong, willpower is a beautiful thing and it's useful in many instances of your life. When it comes to weight loss, so often you don't allow yourself to feel your emotions. We're just not taught how. Think about it. What's the worst thing that could happen? You'd feel a negative response to something. And it's because of a thought that comes into your mind. Your thoughts drive you to feel a certain way. Your feelings then drive you to act or behave, or maybe it creates inaction. The point is, it starts with your thoughts. Instead of relying on willpower, why not allow yourself to feel your emotions so that you can come to understand what thoughts you're having and then work on changing them? So let me give you a few examples. Somebody gave me feedback or criticized me, or I feel overwhelmed because I don't have enough time. And again, all these are thoughts. Or I don't feel like I'm organized, or that I have my stuff together, or I can't control my kids. Or, here's a good one. I'm a boss and my employees don't listen. Oftentimes we'll have these thoughts and make them mean something about us, that you're not confident, that you're not smart enough, good enough. All these can lead you to feel a negative feeling. And if not handled with, they can lead you to an emotional response, typically food. Food becomes your escape, your relief for a moment to not feel your feelings. The result is you overeat. Now, flour and sugar reinforce your cravings because you're getting a dopamine hit, and usually guilt and shame follow. So I'm proposing to remove the drama, embrace your feelings to identify the thoughts in your brain, then work on changing the thought. Making it not mean something about you is key. When you do this, you remove the emotional response or trigger that's happening in your brain, and therefore willpower isn't needed to say no. This is how you start to feel better because you're taking out the drama. This is when you can start to lose weight because you're not overeating and you're more in control of your thoughts. And if you're asking, how do I go about this process of change? That's where I come in. I help my clients understand the thoughts going on in their mind that's driving them to feel a certain way, which is causing the overeating. Now, if you'd like to lose weight fast and naturally, consider hiring me as your coach. I have a 6-week online program and I'll teach you all of this in depth. And if you'd like to learn more, let's set up a mini call, free. We'll spend some time talking to get to know you, and I'll give you a real life outline of my process with something you're currently struggling with, completely free. You can also find me on Facebook at James Carpenter Coaching, or you can go to my website at eliteweightsolutions.com/join. All right, my friends, until next time, thanks.